offense from our defense. When we hit a little bit of adversity at times, we were able to bounce back. I think it's probably a typical game after finals where you're kind of gone mentally and you have to regenerate and rejuvenate a little bit. But it was a good win for us. A lot of kids got some time. I thought Lily was exceptional. Hopefully this is kind of the breakout that she needed. And I'm really proud of our group, especially when Kez went down. It's a scary time and a scary moment, and I felt like our team really rallied together and played hard for her.
Any word on Marquez, and what exactly did she injure?
No word on her yet. I know that a lot of the stuff they were doing was precautionary, but no official word yet.
It looked like she might have broke an arm based on the way the gal
I don't
fell
know
on her,
about that,
but she was holding her arms up over her head, so I think it's probably not an arm, but looked pretty excruciating.
I don't
Bless her
even
heart.
speculate. That could be a lawsuit, couldn't it?
Yeah, I know. What happened with her being called for the foul on that? I mean, she had the ball.
She fell for the ball and ran into it. I think she hit her head on the girl's knee, really ran into the girl. So I thought she did foul her.
You think so? Okay. How about
Talk a little bit about Lily. It seems like to me there's certainly been some flashes this year. I know the no-look pass, the touch pass against ETA. She's had some Lily moments.
Yeah.
So did you feel like that she was kind of maybe on the verge of doing what she did today?
Yeah, I think she's had some really good practices where she's shown flashes of really being more confident, being more fluid, understanding what we're trying to get offensively and defensively. Now, she had battled illness this week, so I wasn't quite sure how that would affect her. But, Lily does so many things that you can't teach. And I think, for somebody who has the athleticism and the skill set that she has, when it really comes together, I mean, we're looking at a player that's going to be special no matter what. And I think, for her, this is the type of game that she needed to be able to feel it come together and see the game slow down a little bit for her. And she was outstanding.
We'll talk a little bit about, it was kind of a weird week because of stomach bug going around, and had to switch some practices and stuff. For the most part today, what did you feel like they played? I mean, did you see any of that fatigue left over kind of from that?
I saw a little bit of fatigue just because of numbers, not having KO. I think it was Lily and Kaylee and Sierra all had to get IVs and stuff. So I saw a little bit of fatigue. I'm sure a lot of it was mental fatigue, the stress of finals as well. We got to play the game we're dealt, and I think that everybody came to play. Everybody contributed in some way, shape, or form, and I'm really proud of this team. It wasn't exactly as fluid as we would have liked it to be, but each time we got a little adversity, we found a way to pull through.
Career high for Krista Reed today. She's certainly playing well for you too.
Man, I didn't even know Krista Reed had that many points. It's like she's so quiet, you don't even know it. She's going through that, but. She's just steady. She's just solid. She's like an anchor, really, for us. And if Marquez is our engine, I mean, really that gets us going. Krista Reed's like our cruise control because she just keeps us like right there. And she just does so many really great things that aren't necessarily flashy. That a lot of times she goes unnoticed. But her productivity is really key for us. I like the fact that she did that and she only had 2 3-point field goal attempts. Because it shows that she's showing other areas of her game, and she's developing other areas of her game. Not to mention, for a while we had to have her on Hickson to start the ball game, and so we're asking her to do a lot, and she's rising to the challenge.
How about that Erin Whalen? She just looks like she's a player. She's standing out there. I was taking photos on the other end, and I saw the gal out there guarding, and she let down her guard for a second, and she just ripped off a 3 like it was nothing.
I know. I particularly like the one where she got the offensive rebound in the corner and just jacked it up there. It was awesome. Erin's another one. She just plays really hard. She has a great understanding of the game. She's confident. She's always shot ready, which I love. She always goes to the open area, and so she's able to get shot opportunities. I was most proud of Erin tonight, though, not necessarily for the way she shot the ball, but the way she rebounded the basketball. She did a good job of getting herself in good position to rebound on the defensive end, and she did a really good job of crashing offensively. She just plays hard, and there's always an opportunity to make good things happen when you compete at a high level.
Now, there was a lot of fouls called in like the first and second quarter. And you said, I know on Tuesday you said that the one thing you wanted your team to work on improving was defensive intensity. Mm-hmm. Do you think some of that may have been due to that? They're trying to be more intense on defense? Or?
No, I think it was due to we're a little too handsy. On defense, I think we gotta make sure that, we do this towel drill. I think we're going to bring it back out where we have to defend with our hands holding the towel like this, so we move our feet and not, touching people in our hands. It's just different. When you come in and we have a lot of freshmen, when you're in high school, you never play defense. We have a team that played primarily zone defense in the past, so now we're trying to really re-emphasize and teach man-to-man concepts, and we're going to foul for a while. But we just have to be more disciplined in our coverages. We have to be earlier in our rotations. We have to communicate with one another. We have to build trust in knowing that your teammate has your back. And we're not there yet. That's an area of growth for us that's going to continue to hopefully improve. And we have to be patient with that process.
Now, after Marquez was hurt, not that your team was struggling or anything at the time, but it seemed like they had a little more jolt of energy in them when they came out on the court. Did you say anything to them, or?
I just told them to play hard for Kez. Everybody's worried about her. It's going to affect us. There's no doubt about it. But let's channel our energy in a positive direction because that's what she would want us to do. She wanted to go out and play hard and compete at a high level for her. And I think they did that.
Any thoughts on Louisville? That's probably your biggest test of the season so far.
I have a lot of thoughts on Louisville. They're pretty darn good. Look, this Louisville's a team that's very balanced, inside out, offensively, defensively. They throw a lot of things at you. They rebound the ball at a high level. They have great three-point shooting, and they've been a program that's been a top 10 program in the country for a long time. And so, for us, it's a tremendous challenge. On both ends of the floor, offensively to be able to read what they're doing to us, defensively not only to be able to contain them but to finish the play with a rebound. So we're going to have to take a couple days and prepare for them and try to show them something that they haven't seen, and use this game as a measuring stick for us.
Any words to the fans out there about whether they should come to the game and support you in that, or?
Well, of course they should come to the game. Not only just to watch our team and see how much we've improved, but again, we're playing a top 10 opponent. Louisville's a team that's perennially been a team that's fighting for a Final Four. And Jeff's done a tremendous job there, and it gives us a great opportunity to see where we are right now and where we need to be.
Well, thank you, Coach, and congratulations on another victory.
Thank